it is safe to wear. It's safe to use because it's all natural. Okay? It's all natural. Okay, material static results. This is a test they did. Nylon, if you compare nylon with wool, nylon is more positive than wool. You compare wool with cotton, wool is more positive than cotton. You can compare with cotton with silk, cotton more positive than silk, and so on, so on, so on. All this in the blue is all positive. But Teflon is what? Always negative. Always negative. Now, did you know the clothes that you wear? I know the styling, a lot of people consider it styling, and it looks good, right? Okay, models go down the fashion, but I don't care about the fashion. Okay, people do care about fashion. I wish they made nefful products that are more fashionable. Okay, but did you realize? Do you know that the material you wear affects your health? They don't tell you that. No. The material you wear affects your health. Some are worse than others, like nylon. You have nylon touching your skin, you have a lot of positive ions going into your body. Okay? We have enough positive ions. I'm not saying it's bad, okay? But we need more negative ions. Okay, negative versus positive. We look at blood, heart, blood pressure, respiratory, blood vessel, bone, vitality. If you look at negative versus positive, it's always opposite. It's always opposite. Let's look at some things that we consider. Blood pressure. If we have a lot of negative, it's always normal. If we have a lot of positive, it's always high. So those who have high blood pressure, they have a lot of positive ions in the body. Blood vessel. Okay? You have negative, your vessels are always expanded. You have a lot of positive, it's always constricted. Okay, that's what positive ions does. We have a lot of testimonies on people who has asthma. And 5-6 years ago, people who tried the product are still coming, but they don't no longer use the inhaler.
I have a coworker.
Yeah, I want to let you know, okay? If you talk to a coworker about this material, okay, don't just sell them wristband, because the wristband is not going to solve their asthma problem.
I told my boss that I bought some product already from this company.
You need to be consistent in wearing the product and also wearing it faithfully, because it's not going to work unless you wear it continuously. Okay, so we have a lot of people who has asthma. So when it opens up vessels, not only blood vessels, but also breathing vessels. Okay. Okay. This is a person that came to one of our meetings. Okay, they came up here to give a testimony for the first time, but the testimony was not on the product. The testimony was committing suicide. Suicide. He had gone to the doctor, they couldn't help him in this condition. Gone to the dermatologist, could not help him in this condition. Went to a Chinese doctor, could not help him in this condition. Okay? So, this whole thing is all over his body, including his face. Okay? This condition is what? Psoriasis. And what causes psoriasis? Impurities of the blood. Impurities of the blood. So what happens when the impurities want to come out? Where does it come out now? Skin. So it's going the reverse way. Okay? So it causes this condition. So this guy comes up here and gives a testimony and commits suicide. He said, and then you get a second thought, oh, what the heck? I spend enough money on the doctors and everything else. Why don't I just spend some money and just buy the product and try it out for the last resort? So not knowing the problem that he has, we decided, well, we talked it over and said, hey, maybe we should take a picture of this because this guy, you can see it visually. Because stuff that happens inside you cannot see. Okay, so visually, this thing you can see. So we took a picture and we told him to come back the next month. Came back the next month, it was like this. Came back the next month, it was like this. Came back the next month, was like this. So, in just 3 months, from this condition to this condition, what does that tell you? It works. Visually, we see it. It works. You can see. This is not doctor. It's just something that we just decided to take a picture of. So this is what happened. So visually, we took this picture so you can see.
What was he wearing, this man?
He wore everything. He spent $5,000, including the blanket. But we had to tell him to wash every day. It's important to wash every day because the impurities and stuff comes out of your body. When you wash this material, you get detoxified. I can tell you. You put the stuff in the sink. You put just the soap. It's clear. When you put the material in, you'll see it turn from gray to black.
That's from the color of the...
Because you're being detoxified. It's coming out of your body. And you need to wash it because that layer of detoxification is covering the material.
Did they use any colors from that material, from the garment? Because I bought the black. Isn't it when you buy a new material,
mix it?
you wash
Yeah.
it, it's the color of the material will become the color of the water?
I tell you what, if you don't believe it, okay, you buy a white. You have something white?
Yes.
Okay, I know you're young. You buy black. So my daughter got black. It's not coming out from the material.
I bought my husband's house, I bought white color. And today I was washing, and I saw that the water dirty. Yeah, and the soap doesn't be...
It doesn't look dirty.
Dirty. But the water, when it was... it was...
I'm going to go through the nefful products pretty quick, okay? I gave you the technical part of it, okay? I like to divide these two in different sections because, but they want me to do it completely. So when I have my own seminar in my own place, I will divide business separate, product separate, and technical parts separate. So I have 3 different classes.
Where is your place? Where it's going to be?
Not yet. I'm working on it. Huh?
And you're preparing it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. So,
You still have other work, still working?
yeah, I have other jobs. I have
you
a lot of
work now?
things going on.
I thought you retired already.
No, I'm not retired. I was retired. I retired
And you're back
when I was
to work
about
again?
40-something years old. And it was boring for me. So I decided to do something. So then my wife got tired of looking at me doing nothing. so I decided to start a company. I started a company. Okay, I have a partner. We have manufacturing overseas also, a plant. We're doing that, and then also I have a website. It's just starting. So I have a lot of things going on. I have this going on. So a lot of things going on. Okay, nefful products. Okay, body shaping series. Now when this product first came out, this was not made of Teflon.